Hey, hi friends, welcome to my channel The Joy of Cooking. I am Aishwarya Sunil Bivalkar and today I'll be showing you all 4 easy upma recipes. So our today's recipes are breakfast recipes, easy to make and yummy and delicious to eat. Let's start. Vermicelli upma. For the vermicelli upma, we require vermicelli, mustard seeds, asafoetida, turmeric, curry leaves, garlic, red chili powder, coriander leaves, lemon juice, salt, tomatoes, green chilies, oil and water. So first I'm going to boil the water in a saucepan. I have took 3 cups of water. In another pan I'll take oil about 1 teaspoon and add the vermicelli. It is 1 cup of vermicelli. Roast it nicely till it becomes nice golden brown in color. Once it's done, remove it. Then the water has come to the boil. I'll switch off the flame. And the vermicelli is done. Now in the same pan I will add some more oil, about 1 teaspoon, and add mustard seeds. 2 to 3 teaspoons. Let them splatter and add the asafoetida. Again 1 teaspoon turmeric, curry leaves about 8 to 10, and add the garlic, 1 teaspoon crushed garlic. Mix it well. And after a minute add chopped tomatoes, half cup of tomatoes, and let them cook nicely. Then add the green chilies. I am using 2 green chilies, and then add the roasted vermicelli. Mix everything well and let it combine nicely. Now 1 cup of vermicelli will require about 2 to 2.5 cups of water that is boiled and hot. Mix everything well and start adding the salt. For the seasoning, then add the red chili powder, very little, and coriander leaves. Mix everything well and let it become thick. Switch off the flame and add lemon juice. Combine everything well and our vermicelli upma, the breakfast recipe, is ready. Rava upma or semolina upma.
Oil, this is lemon juice, water, this is rava, semolina, then coriander leaves, tomatoes, potatoes and onions chopped, then this is freshly grated coconut, then curry leaves, red chili powder, mustard seeds, asafoetida, green chilies chopped, and turmeric. First we'll boil our water. So in a pan we are going to roast our rava till it becomes a little golden brown in color. Make sure to make it just little golden brown in color. We don't want to make it dark because it will give the burnt flavor and we don't want that. And make sure that the water is boiling, so don't forget to switch on the flame and let the water come to a boil. So this is it requires about 3 to 4 minutes on high flame and medium high flame. Yes. Now it's almost done, just a minute or so should do it. So now I'll remove it in a plate. It should, like, now we have to do the tempering and all, so I'll remove it. It's done. Okay, now the pan is hot, so we'll add oil. So now we'll add our mustard seeds. And now I'll add asafoetida to it. Now I'll add curry leaves. Now I'll add green chilies. Mix it. And now I'll add the potatoes. Make sure the flame is low and mix them. Now we'll add salt just to help the potatoes cook fast. Now at this stage, I'll cover it with a lid and let the potatoes cook thoroughly. I'll open the lid and I'll add some water and then again cover it with the lid. So now I'll open the lid and then mix it on high flame for about 2 minutes. Now we'll add our onions. And then we'll mix it well and let the onions and the potatoes cook properly. We'll add some more water. Cover it with the lid. Now we'll open the lid. Mix it. So now the potatoes and the onions have cooked thoroughly. Then add the tomatoes. Mix it well and now it's time to add turmeric. And mix it. Now let this cook for about 2 minutes. And now after 2 minutes, I'll add the rava. That's the semolina. Combine everything well for just about a minute. Mix it and then add boiled water. This is one type of upma that I am preparing today. There are some other ways of preparing it. Okay, so now our water is boiling and add it little by little. The ratio is 1:3. So we require about 3 cups of water for 1 cup of rava. Be very careful. And then mix it properly and then we'll later on add the rest of the water. Actually, the quantity of water may depend from 3 to 4 cups depending on the semolina. It may require a little more water sometimes. Now we'll add water again little by little. On a high flame, mix it. Mix it well. Now as you can see, this may require about 4 cups of water or maybe 3.5. So, but make sure to add boiling water every time you add it. Okay, so this is right now 3 cups of water. I'll add more if it requires. Combine everything really well. Now at this stage, I'll add salt. You may also add a little sugar just to balance all the flavors. So this time I'll add a little sugar, very little. Yes. Now sugar is like you may skip if you don't want to, don't add it. And yeah, it was about 1/4 teaspoon of sugar for this big upma. Alright, so here as you can see, it's almost done. But before we switch off the flame, here I want to add a little bit of red chili powder. Both the green chilies and the red chili will give it a nice intense flavor. Alright, now this is done. I'll switch off the flame now. Now after about a minute, we'll add little lemon juice. The flame is off right now. Now we'll mix it real good and we'll serve it. Now I'll just garnish it with some freshly grated coconut, which is totally optional but it tastes amazing. So be generous while adding the coconut. Okay. And I'll also add coriander leaves. Now the coriander leaves are roughly chopped, but you may chop it very finely and nicely if you want to. But this is the beauty of the dish. So yeah, please do like my video.
Bread upma. For that we require bread slices, onions, tomatoes, curry leaves, green chilies, lemon, sesame seeds, sugar, coriander, salt, turmeric, asafoetida, cumin seeds, mustard seeds, red chili powder and oil. In a kadhai, I'll heat some oil, add mustard seeds, cumin seeds and let them crackle. Then I will add asafoetida, turmeric and curry leaves. Then I'll add the green chilies and mix it well. I'll add the chopped onions and let them cook for about a couple of minutes. I'll add some salt and mix. Then I will add the chopped tomatoes. Combine everything well, let them cook properly and then add sesame seeds. After mixing this, I will add the bread. I'll tear them actually and then add them. Then I will add the red chili powder, salt, sugar and coriander leaves. Then mix everything well and our bread chiuda is ready. So after that I will add the lemon juice. Rava upma. We require semolina, onions, water, curry leaves, freshly scraped coconut, coriander leaves, green chilies, cashew nuts, mustard seeds, asafoetida, salt and oil. So first I'll take water in saucepan and let it come to a boil. Till then in another pan I will take the semolina and dry roast it till it becomes nice golden brown in color. We don't want to burn it, so keep frying it, stirring it. Then in another pan take oil and then add the cashew nuts. We are going to fry them till they become nice golden brown in color. Remove them. Then in another pan I will take oil, add the mustard seeds, let them splatter. Then add the asafoetida and curry leaves. Then add the green chilies as per taste and finely chopped onions. Now let the onions cook thoroughly. Once they are cooked properly, I am going to add salt to it. Then add the roasted semolina, boiling water and keep stirring it so that there are no lumps. Then add some more water if required. Mix well on high flame. Then add salt to it. Mix well again, let it become thick in consistency. Add the coriander leaves and fried cashew nuts. Mix well again. Then we have to garnish it with the freshly scraped coconut and coriander leaves. So this is how our upma is ready. Please do like my video. So this is how our 4 easy upma recipes are ready. Perfect for the Indian breakfast. Please do like my video, subscribe to my channel The Joy of Cooking. Hit the bell icon for the notifications of the new videos that I share. Follow me on Pinterest, Instagram and Facebook. I am Aishwarya Sunil Bivalkar signing off. Take care, stay tuned and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.